Have you ever wondered what the President of Singapore receives as gifts, or the state artifacts that lie within the Istana? The Istana mirrored the development of Singapore in its nationhood through time. From a nutmeg plantation along Orchard Road to the official residence of the President, the Istana has become a recognizable and much-loved icon by the Singapore community. The Istana is a symbol of the diplomatic ties Singapore has formed. It has hosted many state visits from when we gained independence. Today, we have over 50 years of diplomatic ties with countries all over the world. Singapore has received state gifts from these visits. Over 1,400 state gifts have been received, and this extensive collection is safely stored in the Istana. In October 2016, the Istana Heritage Gallery opened its doors to members of the public, offering visitors a glimpse into the Istana's rich heritage. Its transition from being the colonial governor's house to its current role as the official residence of the President. The gallery will complement the guided tour programs at the Istana Open House by giving the public greater access to the Istana's rich history through a specially curated range of heritage displays, including state artifacts, artworks, and collection of state gifts received from foreign dignitaries by our past and present presidents and prime ministers.
What I wanted to do was to make it more accessible to Singaporeans so they can come look at the history. This, I hope, will give Singaporeans a sense of pride in Istana, in our history, and also give a sense of how far we have come in our journey towards nationhood.
Well, this was an existing outdoor shelter. This is like a pavilion gallery set in a garden. It gives you as much reason to look inside as much as to look outside. The exhibition is actually curated on a chronological timeline. So we start off first and foremost with how the Istana came to be, its origins, how it was constructed, its design as well. And then it moves on into a phase of the residence of the colonial governor who had to move out from a leased property after the original government house was actually demolished at Fort Canning. In time, of course, the Istana has become the residence of the Singapore elected president. So we've also brought in how the Istana continues to be a place which engages with its international, regional, and even with its community, even to this day. So this has been actually the role of the Istana as one of the most important national monuments and being cited as well in one of the largest greenery parklands in Singapore. It's only second to the Singapore Botanic Gardens. Basically, the various sections that you see here take you through that timeline.
The gallery will display a replica of the Mandor statue, which is also nicknamed the Guardian of the House. The original statue sits on the grand staircase of the Istana main building facing the entrance. It is believed that this statue was sculpted by the convict laborers who constructed the Istana building from 1867 to 1869 and was worshipped as a kind of spiritual benefactor. The statue originally depicted an Indian man with a moustache and beard, but was believed to be painted over in the early 1900s to show a clean-shaven Malay man by the predominantly Malay domestic staff. This hypothesis was corroborated by the fact that the principal gardener then was popularly addressed as Mandor. The original white marble bust of Encik Yusof bin Ishak in a suit and tie was presented to him in a ceremony at the Istana on Monday, 28 February 1966 by the Singapore Art Society as a token of appreciation for the President's interest in the society. The bust is currently displayed in the east wing of the Istana, and the room it resides in is consequentially named the Yusof Room. Exhibited here at the gallery is a reference piece of the bust on loan from its artist Mr. Lim Yew Kwan. The same artist also sculpted the bust of President Benjamin Sheares, which is in the west wing of the Istana, hence named the Sheares Room. Mr. Lim Yew Kwan, a member of the Singapore Art Society, sculpted the bust of Encik Yusof. In 1980, Mr. Lim was awarded the Public Service Star from the Singapore government for his contributions to the local arts scene. He also received the Cultural Medallion in 2011 for his significant contributions to the visual arts scene in Singapore.
One word to describe this gallery would be fascinating. What is fascinating is seeing the size of the Istana from the air and realizing that the Istana has been here for quite a long time. The buildings have changed, but the Istana is still here. I encourage everyone to come and visit the gallery. It is a great opportunity because you get to see in a very small space how huge the Istana is. And also you get an opportunity to see a place that you otherwise wouldn't be able to see even during the open house.
I feel a sense of pride when I visit this place. I would like to encourage parents with young children to bring their kids here to learn more about Istana, the palace. Not like any other palace, but actually the People's Palace of Singapore.
I find the most interesting aspect of the Istana Gallery is the state gifts. I really enjoy looking at the state gifts because I can see the finest craftsmanship of the workers of the country who have given a gift to our esteemed leaders. I would encourage foreigners who are here on a short stay or foreigners who are living here in Singapore as residents to visit the Istana Heritage Gallery.
Today's visit was very informative. I like the photo opportunity corner because I get to take a picture as if I'm inside the Istana. Everybody should visit the Istana Heritage Gallery because it's open and complimentary and we don't have to wait for the Istana open house, which is only 5 times a year.
Want to know more about the Istana? Come down to the Istana Heritage Gallery to find out more today. Admission to the Istana Heritage Gallery is complimentary. The Istana Heritage Gallery is open daily, including public holidays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., except for Wednesdays when the gallery is closed for weekly maintenance. For more information, please visit the Istana website at www.istana.gov.sg.